Hi, I'm your host, Brenda Close.
And I'm your co-host, Kaili Smalley.
And this is our podcast,
Treasuring Education.
Welcome to the Empowering Parents series, where we'll share strategies for taking an active role in your child's learning.
We're here to bridge the gap between parents and the school system, and we'll offer valuable insights and practical tips for you and your children.
In this podcast, we'll address the challenges that parents face and provide some guidance on how to navigate that educational landscape with confidence.
We'll cover a range of topics from understanding your child's learning styles to embracing a growth mindset. We'll navigate the school system and promote effective learning strategies.
Right, and this series, it's tailored specifically for parents like you who need to maneuver the shifting terrain of the school system. If you've ever felt alienated or out of the communication loop with your child's education, this series is here as your roadmap. We'll equip you with the knowledge and strategies to create a remarkable educational experience for both you and your child.
We want to share with you knowledge, practical tools, and a sense of community so you can actively engage in your child's education and be a positive influence on their learning.
In fact, the series is designed as a spiral of learning. So it's not just from point A to point B, but it's very circular. We'll make multiple trips around this 5-piece framework for supporting learning, which is the basis of our program.
Those 5 puzzle pieces are like classes where you'll learn about yourself, your child, the school system, curriculum, and the most effective learning strategies. You can also learn more on each topic we cover by viewing our more in-depth visual presentations that are paired with each podcast episode.
Right, and each episode will feature insightful discussions between you and me, Kaili, occasional expert interviews, and practical examples that you can relate to as a parent.
We also encourage you to actively engage with us by sending in your questions, sharing your experiences, and also participating in our online community by visiting treasuringeducation.com.
We'd also like for you to know a little bit about us before we get underway.
So full disclosure here, Brenda is my mom and was my high school English teacher. I am a school-based speech-language pathologist. I graduated from New York University with my master's, and before this, I was a speech and debate assistant coach, a manager at a bank. I was a communications assistant, helping the deaf and hard of hearing communicate by phone. And I also remain involved in my state associations to better the working conditions for SLPs and audiologists in Idaho. And I'm a small business owner creating materials for other SLPs. And Mom, tell everyone a little about you.
Okay. Well, I started teaching while I was in my 30s, and now I have about 20 years, just a little short of 20 years experience teaching in the public schools. I've taught high school English and speech and debate in a brick and mortar school. And in the online environment, I've taught high school English, history, economics, government, speech too. I've also spent a couple of years at the district level coordinating professional development for teachers and many of the behind-the-scenes activities related to teaching English 6 through 12. Through all these years of teaching, though, I have felt this growing disconnect between parents and schools, both as a parent and a teacher. And now it's really my goal to bridge that gap through Treasuring Education.
All right, enough about us. Let's wrap it up.
Okay. Well, yes, we are excited to partner with you, and we can't wait to hear about the positive impact it will have on your child's learning and even the relationships that you have in your family.
Yeah, and stay tuned for upcoming episodes where we'll dive deep into various aspects of supporting your child's education.
Follow us on your favorite podcast platform to get notifications of our next podcasts, and sign up for our newsletter at www.treasuringeducation.com.